Welcome to Psychologies. I'm Pam Cottman. I'm a Barefoot coach, a resilience coach, and the creator of this Overcoming Your Triggers coaching program. This is week 1 of 4 in the coaching program, and in this short coaching video, you're going to learn about what a trigger is, what triggers you, and how to get curious about how it features in and affects your life. You can always come back and watch this video at any point in the program and watch any of the others. But to access the full course, including weekly journal workbooks for in-depth coaching, you can subscribe to Psychologies magazine. Subscribe via the link in this video's caption, and if you're already a subscriber, you can head to the Life Leap Club page on the Psychologies website to register or sign in. And if you want to know more about the work that I do around resilience, you'll find more in the Life Leap Club, on social media at Pam Cottman, and that includes my Facebook group Resilient Women, and on my website pamcottman.com. So what is a trigger? A trigger is a stimulus, something, a smell, a sight, a sound, an experience that arouses what can be difficult feelings for us. And those feelings can be both emotional and physical. That physical response is our body's natural response to threat, that fight, flight, freeze reaction that can have our hearts racing and increase our breathing. The emotional reaction that triggers can produce, well, it can be feeling sad, feeling anxious, panicked, not good enough, and perhaps others that I'll invite you to think about over the course of the coming weeks. Because before we start to think about how to overcome our triggers, we need to get really curious about what they are for us and how they affect us. And that's why this week I'm inviting you to use the questions you'll find in the workbook to help you keep a diary of thoughts, feelings, actions, situations in which you feel triggered. Really taking time to pause, to breathe, and to notice what's going on for you in those moments. So perhaps thinking about your body when you're feeling triggered. So what's going on with your breathing? Any points of tension in your body? Maybe thinking about your posture in those moments and what you do with your hands when you're feeling triggered. I'm also going to be inviting you to think a little bit more about the situations in which you find yourselves triggered. So perhaps where you were, what time of day it was, who you were with, really trying to establish whether there's a pattern to those triggering moments. And then lastly, I'll be really inviting you to think about what it is you do when you feel triggered, what it is you don't do. And when it comes to those behaviours, to really think about what they give you and what they cost you. I hope you find those questions useful as you start to get to know your triggers and how they affect you. And I look forward to working with you again in week 2 when we'll be digging deeper and learning more about what's causing your triggers.